my thoughts. I shut it down wherever power is stored. Being real is in the past, watching cowards get on. It ain't kill me, so it's making me stronger. And these bite-sized rappers now sense my.
What the hell's going on, people? This is Periodic, and you see the title of the video. We are jumping back into Dragonball Z Dokkan Battle in order to show you how to score a perfect score. How to score a perfect score. That's the best I can come up with in 2 seconds of time. We're jumping into the free-to-play, by the way, event for this, as Gresh calls it, the Snoozemas celebration. The Dokkan Battle, please say psych celebration. The prelude to Christmas celebration, which is very, very confusing. I'll talk about it a little bit in a second. But we're jumping back into Magical Girl Fighters. Spread love. This is dumb. Stage 5, as you can see, you're going to be able to collect the brand new free-to-play Rosie and Kakunsa. I can never pronounce her name. Whatever. K and R. And obviously, Ribrienne, the free-to-play one you can get here as well. Stage 5 is where you want to go. If you go left, you have a chance of getting one of them. If you go right, you got a chance to go to the other one, blah, blah, blah. The typical stuff as you normally would see. So we're going to go ahead and double it up and go into an effect. And so with this one, keep in mind, the effect is 2. You can do 2 different categories on here and double up your percentage. So number 1 is Universal Survival Saga. Number 2 is Peppy Gals. So you're going to be able to get bonus from Universal Survival Saga units. And you're going to get a bonus from the Peppy Gals units. So you can actually double up the effect. It's very, very good. So the team that I'm going to go ahead and use is, first off, we want to click on Universal Survival Saga. You want to make sure that full match is on. And then we're going to go to Peppy Gals. What that means is when full match is on, it's going to find characters that have both Peppy Gals and Universal Survival Saga. They have to have both of them in the category list for it to show up. If I did partial match, that means it's going to find either or. It'll find all Universe Survival Saga and all Peppy Gals. And that's not what we want. We want full match characters that have both. So you maximize your score, right? And as always, you're going to want to choose an LR over anything else. So we're going to go ahead and grab LR Kalen Caulifla. I will switch the boy over to LR Kalen Caulifla, Super LR. Where y'all at? There you go. Just to give people that are farming this, a nice little chance. So I'm using my Intelligence Ribrand as the leader. I'm using LRKNC in there, which is going to give me a nice boost. I'm using the free-to-play Strength Ribrand. You can use the physical one if you want. It's not a big deal. I'm using the AGL Caulifla, the physical Kefla, and then the Strength Kale. Again, you can flip it up however you want. You can bring the physical Kale if that's who you have at 120. You can bring the free-to-play Intelligence Kale. You can bring the free-to-play Strength Caulifla, Super Saiyan, if that's who you have, the Tech Caulifla. As long as they're Universal Survival Saga and Peppy Gals, which is a decent amount of units, and they're level 120, they have to be awakened for you to get the maximum bonus. So if we take a look at the effect, mind you, on most like single category teams, you're getting, even with like all LRs, you're getting like 240%. Check this out. Effect, 320% boost. Drop reward drop. Bonus reward drop rate increase. What am I doing? So that is a huge bonus. A huge bonus. So let's just go ahead and get in here. If we go in there, as you can see, the Rosie on the left and then Kakunsa on the right, whatever the hell her name is, bro. I don't even remember. I honestly don't remember the name. So let's just go to the left because we're still farming out this girl. And we're going to go ahead and take her on. This celebration, or lack of celebration, is very puzzling. And I don't understand what they're doing because they don't have a lot of time, right? It's the 4th of December, and you have, what, 3 weeks, 3.5 weeks, okay? This celebration is going to be for 1 week, so that means that we're going to start having the actual celebration in the second week of December. So that means that you really only have about 2.5 weeks for the entire Christmas campaign. Now, are you going to be able to do part 1 and part 2 in 2.5 weeks? I don't know, and I don't think so. Most parts are about 10 days to 14 days, right? Most part 1s, part 2s, and stuff like that. So that leads me to believe that you're only going to have a part 1. That's it. And unless if they suddenly release 2 Extreme Z Awakens in one celebration, which would be very odd if they did that, right? If they decided to do the physical Kale and the AGL Caulifla as one EZA, and then the Topo and Dispo as another EZA, that would be crazy if they did that, and I honestly don't think they will. But if they did, it would be nuts. Because that's like... listen, they've been slacking hard. They've been slacking hard with EZAs on Global. They've been real skimp about it. It's been very frustrating, right? Like, we're just sitting here waiting for content, waiting for stuff to come in. And I'm typically one that I'm more on, like, all right, content's been pretty good. Like, particularly during the Gohan celebration going into the worldwide celebration. I thought the worldwide celebration was fine with content. I didn't think that there was particularly an issue. We got, Extreme Super Battle Road. We got Ultimate Clash. We got, what's the other thing? Chain Battle. We got, story events. We got a bunch of banners, all that stuff, right? So there was a lot of stuff to actually do. But this is worrying because, like, if you take a look at what the worldwide celebration got in their countdown, it was a ridiculous amount of stuff, like brand new game mode, Chain Battle coming into the game, story modes, an easy area, if I remember correctly, just a lot of stuff. And if you look at this, it's like, okay, we got one new stage with two levels. We have a Dokkan event, and that's it. That's all that came out, and a banner. And I agree when people say, a banner is not content. You're right about that, 100%. That is correct. And so that's why you want to, surround it with stuff. But if we take a look at this, check it out. Missions and stuff like that, it's whatever. Old stuff. New event, new Dokkan Clash, but that was going to come anyway. That event, and that's it. We're done. Like, what? You're joking? That's what came out for this? That's it? What the heck happened? I'm so confused. Like, did you guys just decide that the prelude is just like, it means nothing now? Because usually it's called the countdown, right? And the countdown usually has content. It's stuff that they don't want to overload into a part 1 or part 2 because they don't think that people should be having to play the game 24/7 to be able to complete it, right? Now, there are people out there that as soon as an event comes out, as soon as a story comes out, as soon as a new game mode comes out, whatever the case is, they're done that night. They grind it the hell out. That is not the majority of players. The majority of players are going to take days, take weeks to clear some of this content out, and that's who, Bandai Namco is making this game for, Katsuki is making this game for, is the majority of players that do it in that pace. But even still, it's like, this prelude has nothing. Like, okay, I'm going to be done with that Dokkan event in a day, and I'm going to be done with the story event in 10 minutes. And that's the content for an entire week. Like, that to me is like, all right, dude, you guys weren't even trying on this one. It's Christmas, for God's sakes. So what would be very strange is if they did, in fact, decide to change up how they're approaching things, and they're going to overload the Christmas celebration with just a million things. Because remember, we're going to get 2 more banners during this Christmas celebration, right? We're getting the Tanabata banner, and then we're also getting the LR Jiren banner. And then for New Year's, it's another banner on top of that. It's going to be the step up, guaranteed LR banner. So we have a ridiculous amount of stuff coming out in terms of banners. But in terms of events, it's like we got a lot of it during the thank you celebration, right? We got a lot of it. We got the Purunga thing. We got the wish strips, which came out as gift cards. So there was a lot of stuff that just got kind of molded or transitioned before the Christmas celebration came out. And I really am curious what they're planning on doing. I would be shocked if I opened up Dokkan Battle one day and it has the campaign for Christmas and it's just like boom, boom, event after event after event after event after event. You know what I mean? Like, I would be shocked because that's usually not what they do. They like to space it out, celebrate, or, countdown, part 1, part 2. But this is literally prelude, nothing, and then celebration. 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks. Will they just jam pack it with stuff? I have no idea. If you have any thoughts on this, if you have like any hot takes on it, I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, I mean, hopefully it'll give me some more luck in pulling these damn free-to-play cards. Gently rub that sub button, gingerly ring that bell button, lovingly kiss the like button. As always, this is Periodic. See y'all in the next video.